Look around you. In the world of investing, for every one millionaire, there are 1,000 tombstones. We talk about making money. We talk about finding the next Tesla. But we rarely talk about the most fundamental rule of nature and business: survival. If a business runs out of cash, it closes. If an investor runs out of capital, they are eliminated. Game over. There is no respawn button in the stock market. Once your capital is gone, your dreams of freedom, your plans for your family, and your legacy vanish with it. Welcome back to the boardroom of You Inc. Today, we are not discussing growth strategies. We are discussing your mission statement. And that mission is simple, brutal, and non-negotiable. You must survive. Why is survival more important than winning? Because the math of loss is unforgiving. Let's look at the numbers. If you lose 10% of your money, you need an 11% gain to get back to even. Not too bad. If you lose 50% of your money, you don't need a 50% gain. You need a 100% gain just to recover your original capital. If you lose 90%, you need a 900% gain. That is nearly impossible. This is why Warren Buffett's rule number 1 is never lose money, and rule number 2 is never forget rule number 1. He isn't being cute, he is being mathematical. One fatal mistake can erase a lifetime of small victories. As the CEO of You Inc., your primary job is not to be a hero, it is to avoid the zero. Survival is the what. But now we must define the why. Why must you endure the crashes, the recessions, and the panic? A mercenary fights for money. A patriot fights for a mission. Mercenaries run away when things get tough. Patriots stay. You need to write down your mission statement. Are you investing to buy a luxury car? That mission is too weak. It won't survive a bear market. Are you investing to protect your family from poverty? Are you investing to buy back your time so you never have to bow to a boss again? That is a mission. When the market drops 30% and the news is screaming, "End of the world," the gambler sells because he is scared. The CEO with a mission buys because he knows this is the path to his goal. Your mission is your anchor. Without it, you will drift and drown. If survival is the mission, who is the enemy? There are 3 assassins waiting to kill You Inc. The first is leverage. Borrowed money. Leverage is like driving with a spike on your steering wheel. It forces you to be perfect. And no one is perfect. The second is concentration. Putting all your eggs in one basket. If that basket drops, your business closes. The third, and most dangerous, is impatience. The desire to get rich quick. The stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient. If you try to force the market to give you a 100% return in a month, the market will likely take 100% of your money in a week. To survive, you must eliminate these enemies from your business model. Here is the secret that survivors know. Time is the heavy lifter. If you simply survive, compound interest does the work for you. Imagine 2 investors. Investor A tries to time the market, jumping in and out, taking huge risks. He makes 50% one year and loses 40% the next. Investor B simply survives. She stays in the game, compounding at a boring 10% year after year. After 20 years, Investor B is wealthy. Investor A is exhausted and broke. You cannot compound zero. As long as you have capital, you have a future. Your mission is to stay in the game long enough for the miracle of compounding to happen. Think about the companies that have survived for 100 years. Coca-Cola, Johnson & Johnson, JP Morgan. They survived world wars, depressions, pandemics, and technological shifts. How? They were conservative in their finances and aggressive in their vision. You, Inc., must be the same. You are building a dynasty. Whether it is for your retirement or for your children, you are building something that lasts. Don't trade like you are at a casino on a Friday night. Invest like you are building a cathedral that will stand for centuries. So, we have established that your mission is survival. We know the math. We know the enemies. We know the power of time. But how do we execute this day to day? Is there a blueprint? Is there someone who has survived longer and better than anyone else? Yes. The Oracle of Omaha, Warren Buffett. He didn't get rich by being the smartest. He got rich by being the most disciplined survivor. In our next episode, We are going to study his playbook. We will learn how to think like Buffett and invest like a businessman. We will take your mission of survival and apply the methodology of the master. Stay alive. I'll see you in the next video.